Well, hi there, it's Brooke, and I have another baking video with you. So I did this one a little differently. We're going to a little bit of baking ASMR today. I kind of just had I had these recipes that I wanted to use for different reasons. And the first one I did was called the Heaven on Earth cake. It's angel food, cherries, pudding, sour cream, and Cool Whip, and it was delicious. And I wanted to make this for my boss for her birthday. There was just kind of like chaos in the house and everything like that, so I was just baking and recording. And it kind of turned into a little bit of just like, I didn't have a lot of dialogue in there. You get some good like baking ASMR, just like kind of everyday, baking sounds, which I just love. So it's a very relaxed, kind of chill video. You're gonna put it on when you're baking, and you kind of just listen to the sounds, listen to the music. If you want to take a nap, maybe it'd be a good one. But the recipes are good. All of them turned out excellent. The cherry dessert was probably the best one. I made it for Easter too. My husband loves it. He wants me to use strawberries in it, probably for his birthday here this summer. The second video is an Almond Joy cookie. I kind of made that Almond Joy bars for Christmas time, so I had coconut left, I had an almonds left. Chocolate chips I just always have in the house, so I did make some Almond Joy cookies. The only thing I would say on those was that they were good, but at the end I had way more coconut chips and almonds than I did like cookie batter, so I would probably pull back a little bit on each of those 3 extras in there just so the batter goes a little farther, or like try to add more batter, which I don't want to like mess things up with like, the batter, because the cookie part of it was really good. So that would be the only thing I would change on that one. And of course I will list down like the different things I did from the recipes that I use. I always list those modifications, and then of course I'll list all these recipes. They were all from Pinterest, and I just had things in the house that I wanted to use, so that's what I kind of went looking for. The cherry one, I knew my boss liked cherries, so I just went looking for a cherry one. But then the Almond Joy I specifically picked out, and then the third one is a s'mores one, and I specifically picked that out because I knew I had graham crackers, and Oliver had bought that like marshmallow fluff, marshmallow cream stuff for something, and they had a whole jar of it in there, so I was like, well, I need to find something to use this with. Those were really good too. My other coworker at work loved them. She could not stop talking about them because I took her like a whole bunch, and then I took her a few more because she just loved them so much. Only thing I would say about that is I accidentally used too many graham crackers. I think I used more like 3 cups instead of 2. So don't do that, because it was just a little grammy for me. And then on the top, it was kind of like more just like dust. I would try to like dough it up a little better and make more like drops of it, so then the like chocolate and the marshmallow cream can kind of poke through on the top a little better. I had a little bit used out of the jar of marshmallow fluff. It was just like the jet puff, that you get with like the rainbow on it. I would have preferred to have a full one of that. I think I had enough for the recipe, but I think just a little bit more marshmallow cream would have been good, or you could even probably maybe added like a few miniature ones on the top or something like that with the graham cracker you put on the top. Less graham for my recipe, because I screwed that up myself. I couldn't figure out like my food processor, like how the cup was measuring, if I was supposed to leave the blade in or not, so yeah. Well, that is enough talking from me. So we enjoyed all of them. The cherry one the best. I hope you enjoy the ASMR and all the baking sounds. So let's get to baking. says, layer the last half of the cake cubes over the cherry pie filling. And in a medium bowl, stir together the pudding mix, milk, sour cream until smooth. Spread evenly over the top of the cake. Spread the Cool Whip evenly over the top of the pudding layer and drop. And spread the rest of the cherry pie filling over the top. Place in fridge. Okay. Tried to evenly look it. I got it all in one freaking spot. Yeah. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.